So, Reshan, we've been talking about side projects and really curious, how have side projects played a role in your career trajectory? And we could talk about past side projects or current side projects, whatever.
So I guess I've always been interested in having my hands in many pots or endeavors. So even when I think back to high school and college, in addition to my studies, I was always involved in music or involved in some other outdoor activities. And I always enjoyed like spreading myself in those. And now some might say, well, yeah, of course you want to have hobbies and just stuff you do recreationally. But once I got into, the workforce and I realized there's a professional version of engaging in the things that you enjoy doing, but also have it be a potential entrepreneurial path or some other kind of more than just a hobby, while still deriving almost as much fulfillment from those hobbies, right? Like, of course, you want to have nice work and home separation and be able to like draw those lines. But just for me personally, at least while I currently have had that energy, I've enjoyed putting my creative and recreational thinking into stuff that might turn into something else. One of my biggest side projects or things that started as a side project was this software company called Explain Everything. And partly I was working in the ed tech intersection as a tech person and a math teacher at a school in New York City. And I'd started my doctoral work at TC. And I wanted to build a tool really for some of my research, but I partnered with some people and said, hey, would you want to try to make a mini business out of this? And so, working full time, being a student, but then also starting up this software company, not because I wanted to be a software executive, but rather I was like, oh, this seems fun and interesting, and I want to do this. And then with that having been started, well, it turned into something, way, way bigger and, something I ended up being very proud of.